Hey y'all, stay y'all. This is for PAL 2. Those of you who chose the Confessions of a Soulmate deck, we're going to get right into these messages. If you don't have any context, if you're like just now tuning in, go to my first upload or go back like 2 uploads to where you'll see it says pick a PAL. If you fast forward to 1 minute and 50 seconds, it'll take you straight to the 3 options of decks. Alright, but let's get into it for my PAL 2. Divine Spirit Guides, Angels, Ancestors, Cosmic Family of the brightest love, light, healing, prosperity, and protection. Please give me clear and concise messages for PAL 2. Clear and concise messages for PAL 2. What is it that you need to hear and know the most at this time in regards to love? Or what is it that somebody wants to communicate with them that maybe they've had too much pride to confess to them? Please just block out all Please just block out all interferences as I get these messages across and protect my space. Any dark magic or evil I've been sent my way, I ask that you return it back to sender, magnified, and bind it to them. Alright, clear and concise message. What is somebody feeling and thinking towards the collective? Or what is it that they need to hear and love that they are maybe not aware of? Let's get into these messages. Okay. Somebody says, promise. It says, I wish you knew just how special you are to me. It kills me not to be able to tell you. You amaze me with your compassion and kindness. Through this time apart, I promise I will make things right between us. Okay. So for a lot of you, this is somebody that you have not been in communication with. You may be separated from this person currently. And this person is like, I just said it, like the pride, like, you know, some people are just having trouble being able to put their pride to the side to communicate how they're really feeling towards people. And I guess that's this person. I mean, regardless, even though they're having trouble maybe being able to communicate how they feel, they are formulating a plan to be able to get back on your energy or to, make things right between the two of you. Tell me more about this person, Spirit. Flip and switch the roles too, because you could actually be this person. You could be the person in this energy, the person who who's feeling, feelings towards somebody that maybe you're currently separated from. And you want to make things right between you and that person. Yeah, what is going on? Promise, and it says silence. Yeah, somebody's having a real hard time communicating how they feel. It says, I'm sorry for my silence. I just needed a break. And now I don't know how to reach out to you again. I'm afraid you won't let me back. Oh, I know it's been a long time since we haven't spoken, but trust me, my love, I missed you so much during this time, and I'm finding my way back to you soon. You know what? For some of you, this person really hurt you because I feel like they went no communication or they distanced themselves from you and they never really gave you a real rhyme or reason as to why their energy shifted like this. So for some of you, you actually may not be open to this person coming back in. I think it's going to vary from person to person. But this person is regretting how they went about everything. But I feel like it's somebody that doesn't know how to communicate how they feel. And honestly, I've kind of dealt with this before. Like dealing with men and then like dealing with a person. And then maybe he just got too much on his plate. And then his energy just kind of shifts towards me. Versus just communicating like, yo, I just got a lot going on. I feel like, I don't want to be a burden to you. So I don't know. Tell me more, Spirit. It says, wait. Oh, wow. Yeah, somebody is in no communication. This is a no communication reading. I knew it was going to come up. It's crazy, though, because I thought the no communication would have been more so group 1. But you know what? Fucking retrograde. Mercury retrograde. Venus retrograde. This is the time where exes, those past people, they get the reminiscing on what they did and that person that they've been trying to keep they cool and act like they ain't still obsessed with and still in love with and everything else. But anyway, it says, wait. It says, I haven't wanted to admit to myself how I really feel for you. It means stepping out of my comfort zone. It's time. I know it's taken me a while. I do know what you need, and I want to do this right. Please wait for me. I will do things right between us when I come forward to you, when I come forward to you. But see, here's the thing. For this person, they're going to put if they haven't already, they're going to put themselves in a predicament where they're going to try to come back around, and you've already moved on. Because a lot of you this person pulled back from you and they didn't give you a reason. And a lot of y'all had to sit with that. A lot of y'all have already been grieving this distance from this person, and you feel like, for some of y'all start to think like, damn, is it me? Did I do something wrong? Whole time this person is just, either they've been, for some of y'all, this is the deepest connection they've ever experienced. And I think the level of intensity that they felt could have actually caused them to push you back or actually run away from this connection, but they can't get you out of, like, they almost feel like they're breaking their own heart with the decision that they made. And for some of them, they might have actually ended up effing themselves, because they might not be able to come back in. Ain't nobody's obligated to sit and be patient while you decide to pull away and you don't give anybody a rhyme or reason as to why. And for some of y'all, this person, like it says silence here. Both of these cards, like all of these cards, are communicating a person who has not been able to put their pride to the side and express how they really feel towards you. And that's not fair to you, especially if you pulling back from me. Because, I mean, there are some people that's like, okay, maybe I don't know how to show you with my words. I mean, tell you with my words, but I can show you with my actions. Well, if you pulling away, yeah. But even separated, this person feels like you're theirs. It says, you are mine. There is no one else in the world who could ever replace you. We were made to be together. We are destined, and I am yours, and you are mine. Only. We have done this before, and we'll do it again. And that's on period, collective. They don't give a fuck what you talking about. For some of y'all, this could be a past life soulmate. This, when it says we have done this before and we will do it again, for some of y'all, it could be a situation where this is somebody you were actually romantically involved with in a past life, which is why for some of y'all, the same level of intensity they feel towards you, you feel it too. You feel it too. So some of y'all will take this person back. But I do believe that this person can be going through some level of some karmic battles. And that's the reason why this connection hasn't come in right. They may have some karmic contracts that they need to close. It says, karmic battles, please be patient with my process of growth and change as I come into my power. I'm making sure that everything is in alignment so I can be with you. I'm severing my ties with the karmic situation and completing a cycle. Yeah, for some of y'all, you could have met this person while they were still within like closing out a karmic cycle with somebody else, or closing out a karmic cycle with somebody else. And quite frankly, you don't want to be tied or closely connected to a person. I don't know what that was. Or closely connected to a person while they're still in a karmic contract. Like, as a person who's been there and done it, baby, you do not want to be in the energy or too close tied to somebody who is still within a karmic contract, because you will get hurt in the process. Just period. The best thing you can do is focus on yourself, heal yourself, and work on what you need to work on while that person goes and does the same thing. Because quite frankly, more will happen, or more work will be done in your absence than it would have been done in your presence. I promise you that. Okay? Wow. I just acknowledged the card because it was on the back of the deck. It didn't fly out, but that is the confirmation. This person is currently closing out karmic cycles or a karmic contract with somebody else. If you don't know about karmics, it's basically a relationship that comes into your life to teach you some shit. It ain't there to last. It's there to teach you some lessons. You learn the lessons, you let it go. Ain't nothing soulmate about it. Ain't no let's be happily ever after. That's not what karmics come to do. They do not come to teach you that. So this person would have never been happy in that other connection, especially after experiencing you, because now they have a comparison, a compare and contrast. This is the last one I'm taking. It says expectation. I want to be all that you want me to be. I don't want to disappoint you. I know you have a lot of expectations from me, and I'm trying to stand for that. But at times I feel so far away from that, and I'm afraid to let you down or disappoint you. For a lot of you, they distance themselves from you because they don't want to bring the shit that they got going on within that karmic situation into this connection. But I'll say that this is a connection that could absolutely work out, but in divine timing. Till next time. Peace.